and somehow went down to defeat. Jason Shaw now hopes, all European hopes, rest squarely on his broad shoulders.
And Shaw decisively wins the lag. How ironic it all works out. You know, 2 years ago here, Shaw potted the decisive 9-ball as Europe retained this Mosconi Cup. Could it be that this time he's watching on, powerless, as Tyler Styer pots the 9-ball to get the USA into dreamland?
Just like every player wants to be the one to hit the last 9, no player wants to be the one out there to lose the Mosconi Cup. And right now, you know that Tyler Styer is focused on being that man to pocket the last 9. Create some memories for the rookie, wouldn't it? Good open shot from Jason there. And that might have been the most difficult shot that he'll face in this rack.
The most instinctive potter. Phenomenal in that regard. And yet, when he got to the deciding rack last night, in his singles against Woodward, he missed the 1-ball, then made another couple of errors.
Day 3, we saw a total of 16 balls missed. More than double what we saw in both day and 1 combined. Now the way that day 4 is kicking off, we are in for a real treat.
A few shots ago, a voice from the darkness said, "We're relying on you." He's normally reliable, and he has been in this opening rack. Shaw off to a flyer.
And no celebration, Phil. He's toned it down a bit. They've got a long way back, does Team Europe, and Jason knows it.
Stripes forever. Skylar Woodward, 5-4 over Albin Ashen in our first singles this evening, puts USA on the hill, needing 1 more point to end a 9-year Mosconi Cup drought.
The best player of day 3 with a successful break. This may be a bank worth taking on, Phil. Got the 2 right off the break, wing ball, 4 into the corner, but he can bank this, draw the cue ball back. The 3 would be the next ball on. He had the best average of all American players yesterday. Taking no prisoners. Good containing shot, that one from Tyler.
The only thing that gives the situation away, those rosy cheeks. The cheeks have been getting redder and redder as the tournament's gone on.
Extension call.
That's all he could do. Judge the pace perfectly. Yeah, Tyler having a look to see if that one is frozen to that top cushion. It changes the shot if it is. The double kiss tougher to avoid. Anxious look to see if he's left a space and a path through to the one. Well, certainly jumping over the edge of that 9, an option for Jason. He can get through to this one. And again, the 3 in the same end of the table.
Extension call. Quiet down now, please. Thank you. It's enough.
Well, the bar has been set so high this evening. When you see a situation like this, you think, rack over.
He's real nervous. And you can tell a lot of wasted movement already with this shot. Walking around the table twice. And that's a sign of a guy just trying to gather himself and gain his composure. That was a nice middle point, getting that cue ball away from the cushion. He's got to hold it together. Again, case in point, Phil, he's having second and third looks at shots that Skylar Woodward would have played 10 seconds ago.
I was chatting with Tyler before the start this evening, and he was telling me he's from Vernon, Wisconsin, which is very close to the city of Milwaukee, which is famous as the brewing capital of the USA. They'll be raising a glass if you were to win this.
From a fundamental standpoint, I love watching this young man play, the way he delivers the cue. He's got that very fluid backswing, slow and rock solid. Just pinches the pocket to leave himself a little angle on the 8. What a bright future this young man has in this game. One. Steyer and Shaw.
One racket.
They did draw in 2006,
now,
but
please.
actually
Thank
winning
you.
it 0-4.
think what you're seeing, and everybody at home is witnessing, is we're seeing a rebirth of a lot of good young players. There had to be a culture change with the American side, and I think we've seen it. And I think every year from here on in, this is going to be a very closely contested event.
In the official program of this year's event, an excellent publication, by the way, full of good reads. There's a phrase in there which describes Johan Reisink, the USA coach, as a specialist in winning.
Kept his break cue out because he knew he was jumping over, and the harder tip just gets that cue ball off the playing surface a little quicker. But I don't know whether Tyler's got a path to this too. It's close. And that camera angle pretty well confirms that theory. Very tight.
It is, Jim, but I think it's on. I really do.
I think the way he's setting up, Phil, you're right.
Had he potted the two there into centre pocket, the cue ball would not have dropped into the middle. But he caught the pot just a little too thick, and that's why the scratch occurred.
Very much the look of a man on a mission is Jason Shaw. He's not here for the party today. He's here to survive, keep his side alive. Looking at the 8-9, and that assuming the 8 doesn't pass the 9 into the corner pocket, because he can just trundle straight down and it'd be perfect right behind it. Oh, the 8 had tons of room. Either way, it's a vital rack win for Jason Shaw, keeping European hopes alive. 2-1, he leads. Great to have you back at the Alexandra Palace here. It's day 4, wind-up day for the Mosconi Cup, the 25th edition of the Mosconi Cup. And surprise, surprise, if you're just joining us, USA in control. 10-6, they need one more point to hoist the Mosconi Cup. A cup they haven't hoisted since 2009.
Quiet down now, please, thank you.
Their rookie, Tyler Steyer, at the table facing Jason Shaw. Trailing 2-1 at this moment in time. Four balls pocketed on that break, and somehow manufactured not to have a clear shot at the 1.
Yes, when you pot 4 balls, you reduce the risk of congestion.
Thank you, quiet please. please.
What a shot. What an opening shot from Tyler Steyer there. A paper-thin cut on the one. Well, it was far from easy, Phil. I think he's trying to erase the memory of that scratch in the last rack.
And this is the ball he scratched on the two. Into this pocket, actually. Botting it into this pocket.
Ball in hand.
Phil Yates.
Start the clock, please.
What an unbelievable call by our co-commentator there. Phenomenal. They can't believe it.
Well, this rack on a plate. Bear in mind he potted 4 balls on the break-off, did Steyer. Then the scratch. So it's all pretty simple, or at least it should be, for sure.
Force follow to come back for the 9. Really settled into it.
Thank you, rack
As
5.
good as he's looked at times.
Europe to break, leading 3 racks to 1. Quiet
Look
down,
at his
please.
cheeks
Thank
there,
you.
so rare their matches.
Thank you. Quiet down.
His tunic.
Well, this isn't going to make him feel any better talking about Tyler, because Jason has just provided a beautiful break in rack 5 here, and every chance to go 4-1 in front.
The more reserved, subdued Jason Shaw. Last night he was full of beans until the end. The adrenaline was coursing through his veins, and maybe in a counterproductive manner. Q Sports require players to be measured.
Nice steady pace. There's no wasted travel in that man. He just gets down and knocks him in. And 4-1 confirmed. Needs one more to pull Europe closer. Rising Mosconi Cup this year, of that there is little doubt.
Thank you, rack 6. USA to break. Trailing by 4 racks to 1. Quiet down now, thank you.
Ball pocketed. And he can see the one. But I don't believe the one passes the 9 into the corner pocket.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tough shot now, facing Shaw. Thin cut on this one. We'll need that eagle eye here. He's got it too thick, and he's not going to like his next visit. Expect him to be glued behind this 6. The key there was to try and take that side cushion away.
Someone there said boring. I think the bloke who said boring's boring.
Ball in
hand for Tyler here. So he's extracted the mistake that he needed.
Well, it's hard to believe that
call.
the 2 is going to pose any problems for Tyler Steyer this time. Or maybe it will.
Well, he tried to develop the 4. It was pretty close to whether the 4 passed the 6 into the corner. So he left himself this angle to try and nudge that 4 into the open. He did that, but
settle down, please. Thank you.
in so doing, sacrificed position to the 2. Oh, what a way to retrieve it. Great shot. Another good effort. This 5 goes by the 9. He's got lots of angle to get back over the other side of the table for the 6. Silky smooth. He's not walking around as much now, Phil.
He's one of those players who has enormous self-belief, and that's an asset he needs now like never before.
Please. Thank you.
It was a great bank shot on the 2. It laid the foundation for victory in a rack to keep Tyler in it. 4-2 still to Europe.
Losing the leg and having 2 scratches isn't the best way to win a race to 5.
Well, he was picked for the team by Johan Reising. It raised eyebrows considering his relative shortage of international experience. But he's contributed 3 points already. Can he possibly, Tyler Steyr, bag the decisive point? He has to win the last 3 racks. I'm not completely discounting the possibility, although with Shaw to break off for Steyr to take.
He's going to get a chance in this rack. Tyler will be coming out of his chair. Jason just looking if he pushes to the cushion. What will he leave on? Left the edge of the 1 exposed, and he knew he was going to do that. He's actually pushed the 2 to a very tricky position as well. Not a bad effort. Put distance between cue ball and 1. An off angle. Much chance for Jason to get over to the 2. Superb containing shot there.
Extension call.
Jason Shaw trying to pull out the mistake from Tyler here. With ball in hand, be able to put that cue ball in such a way you could attack that too, because that's the tricky ball in this rack.
Good pot, an even better one required with this.
Yeah, and he won't be able to do much with the white. That wasn't easy. And he's left a chance for Tyler.
And where the cue ball was going, as you said, there wasn't a great amount of value in the two.
A little surprised he even took the one on, Phil. These guys are such good shot makers. Jason Shaw's got a lot of self-belief. Well,
it's the two ball again. It's Tyler Steyer's bogey ball. 2 scratches now. A very simple miss.
Extension call.
I don't think this is going to be any good.
Well, what contrasting matches. The first, absolutely brilliant in terms of its overall quality. Here, mistakes aplenty.
Yeah, he's going to kick this off that side cushion. Left it for Tyler. Now, how do you feel if you're Tyler Steyer? You just miss a 2-ball like that, you come right back to the table a couple minutes later with another opportunity. You know, Phil, we've mentioned it a few times back in 2006, the only time the Mosconi Cup saw a tie. And we know this is the 25th year of the event. If America wins it, would you believe it'll be 12-12?
And they could yet win it at the end of this match, because we have to recall that if Steyer were to win this rack, he'd be breaking off in the 8th. And when it goes to 4-4, we've seen already anything can occur. Considering the blunders he's made, it's remarkable he's still alive.
no danger on that 9. Could have played it one-handed. 4-3 confirmed. And Steyer will have the break in rack number 8.
Coming to this left, you like that super smash like you've been doing, or that one like he was doing?
The rack's been terrible with this guy. So, I mean, nothing against Brandon, but the rack's been bad. So that's why I had to smash it.
Okay, all right.
So it's all right. Yeah, well.
Hey, remember, you can always look at the ball and ball.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Co-captain Jeremy Jones.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, when the balls were close, I was like, you know, the ball's cut clean, you know, don't overcut it. You know, and I couldn't follow through very far either. It was a terrible shot.
The man at the helm, Johan Rushing. Again, just keeping his man on course. But you heard Jeremy talking about the break, thinking it might be better to give him a smash.
Thank you, rack 8.
He doesn't think they're breaking that well.
USA
It
to
looked
break.
like they were breaking okay
Trailing
in the
by
first
4 racks
match.
to 3.
Trying to get it to another
Nice and
hill
quiet,
decider.
please. Thank you.
I think the orange 5 ball is being rather ungentlemanly.
Quiet down, please.
There's always going to be defense there, Phil. And he's left Jason the chance to reply.
Extension call.
Well played. If Jason can secure this rack and edge Europe closer, next up it'd be Corey Deuel and Niels Fyen. Neither player have been at their best. You've got a wealth of experience that would be coming to the table next.
Yes, the 2 oldest players on either side, and Deuel is the only American with a losing record. 3 matches played, 1 win, 2 defeats.
Right where he's holding his finger, and again he'll be playing it at speed. Very tough to negotiate an escape like this from a short cushion. This is, I mean, it looks tough from the comm box.
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
It looks tough from where he's sat too.
Ball stroke.
Ball in hand here.
Ball
Look
in
at the
hand.
balls on the table. Surely, sure,
Start the clock,
the
please.
Potter will pot his way to victory. Surely.
get the cue ball back out towards the middle of the table. Cleanest entrance we've seen. But Phil, I think you're going to get your wish.
A quote from a great American sportsman comes to mind. Yogi Berra, the great New York Yankees catcher, he said, "It ain't over till it's over," and that's something Europe have got to bear in mind. They could still do this.
Well, all the fans here in attendance, 2,000 plus of them at the Alexandra Palace, they want to see some more pool. No one wants to go home early.
Jason. He wins an error-strewn match by 5 racks to 3, and make no mistake, Europe are going to be stubborn here this evening.